Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Stephanie and I'm a physical therapist. And today we're going to do one of my favorite things, and that's a morning mobility routine. It just feels good to get out of bed, to get moving, to kind of get your back and your hips and your arms and your feet and everything just really loosened up just so you're ready for the day and ready to feel good all through the day. So we're going to start off on our hands and knees, and you can just follow along with me on this. So we're going to start here, and we're just going to start with the cat camel. So you're going to bring your arch your back up like this and then arch your back down like this. Just back and forth. This is one of my favorites. It just really kind of loosens everything up. Feels good. And just pause for a second or two in each direction. We'll just go back and forth. You can follow it with your head too, so you can look up when you arch your back down and look down when you arch your back up. And just go back and forth. Just feel everything loosening up. So you don't want to be too stiff. Just make sure keeping everything as loose as you can. All right, let's do two more. And two. Okay, from here, we're just going to go kind of rock forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And this is a good one. This will stretch out your hips and low back, but also your upper back and kind of your shoulders and arms and wrists. Kind of get a good rock there. Back and forth. All right, let's do three more. Got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to stay in this position and go side to side. So we're really just kind of pushing our hips side to side here. Kind of loosening up that lower back, and the sides of your back and trunk. And getting those hips too. So just go as far as you can. You can pause for a second or two on each side if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. All right, here we go. One more to each side. And then from here, we're going to do hip circles. So I'm just going to make a big circle like this. Sit back on your heels and circle around. Just get those hips loosened up. Circle around. Let's go two more this way. 1 and 2. And then we're going to go the other direction. That big circle. Making sure that none of these movements are painful. They can feel stiff or tight, but if you're feeling pain, either skip that movement or do it in a smaller range of motion, or do whatever you need to do to stay out of pain, because all of these should feel good. All right, we've got 2 more and 2. Okay, from here, we're going to do a thread the needle, one of my other favorites. So you can just arm underneath like this, and then come back up, go to the other side. Just kind of alternate like this. This is a good one for your whole back, for your shoulders and your upper back. Just back and forth. And if you can't get your arm all the way down, you can't get your shoulder all the way down, that's okay. Just go as far as you can comfortably. And again, you can pause for a second or two at the end of the motion here if you need to. All right, let's go 2 more to each side. Okay, and then from here, we're going to do a prone press up. So move your arms out a little bit and then just push up here. Relax for a second or two. And then you're going to sit back into a child's pose. Pause for a second or two. And then go back the other way. And just go back and forth like this. This one is good to kind of stretch out your lower back and your trunk. We're just going back and forth. All right, let's go 2 more. We got 1 and 2. Okay. All right, then we're going to stand up for 2, and then we'll finish on our back. Okay, so we're going to stand, feet a little wide like this, because we're going to kind of do a little bit of a lunge. You're just going to kind of lunge to the side here. Just very slight bend in your knee. Just get a good stretch in your adductors. Kind of loosen those up. Get the blood flowing. Just going to go back and forth. And if you need to move your legs further apart, you can, or you can bring them closer together. Kind of whatever you need to do. Just go back and forth. And during this movement, you want to keep your back flat, your back upright, so you don't want to be hunching forward or arching back. Just keep it as flat as you can, kind of stay upright, but you want to stay loose too, so you don't want to be too stiff. Or we'll go back and forth a couple more times. So that 1, 2, and 1 more, 3. Okay, then bring your feet a little closer together. Now we're going to keep our back flat. Kind of run our hands down our legs to the floor. You can grab onto your toes if you want to. Keep a slight bend in your knees, because what we're going to do is just bend your knees and straighten them. Bend them and straighten them. And if you can't get them all the way straight, that's okay. We're just going to kind of bend and straighten here. Kind of stretch out those hamstrings a little bit. Stretch out the back. And again, in a pain-free range of motion. Let's do a couple more. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to sit down, lay on our backs. We're going to finish with 2 on our back. Okay, so what we're going to do, feet together, knees together. You're going to rotate your knees to the side, and then rotate to the other side. We're just going to go back and forth, just like this. Back and forth. Getting a good stretch here. Back and forth. Okay, and then we're going to finish. Hands around your knees. You're just going to rotate side to side. Back and forth. Back and forth. And you can just hold if you want to. You don't have to rotate. Just kind of focus on your breathing. Just get everything relaxed. Kind of get yourself ready for the day. And then that's what we'll finish with. So now everything should kind of feel loosened up and ready to go.